Spookathon Day 25. I am Count Morgula, and Day 25 finally brings us, after watching the films, or some of the films that led to inspiration to Dan O'Bannon and his writing partner, and Ridley Scott, and maybe Walter here a little bit, to come up with Alien, 1979. Watched it again last night in a nice Blu-ray print that I have. Gorgeous, absolutely wonderfully in HD, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I just did a top 10 list of my favorite movies from 1979, which is a particularly good year for me. I turned 16, and there were, a lot of movies that stuck with me, and certainly this was one of them. And incredible cast, great premise, great. Ridley did a great job directing it. The costume, H.R. Geiger's monster design, the design of the ship looked great. The costumes looked great, and I think it's Roger Ebert who pointed out at the time that. Or maybe later, but he pointed out in talking about the film that one of the things that was remarkable or different was that the cast was mostly older than what you usually see in Hollywood action or Hollywood type stuff. All of the actors other than Veronica Cartwright and the very new Sigourney Weaver were younger, but all the others were older, and it just adds to the feel of it. I mean, because these are just working stiffs. I mean, you sometimes see films that have people who are far too young to be the experienced or accomplished individuals that we see, and this is obviously a very experienced crew who have seen it, up and down the spaceways with the mining ship towing whatever, and the camaraderie of them, it doesn't come off as fake schmaltzy, and it's not outright 100% acrimonious, though it's clear that Ash is not liked by Parker and not liked by Ripley, and isn't particularly popular. He's brand new to the crew, so I mean that also makes a lot of sense. Everybody knows him, and there's some contention with Parker and Brett, with the captain, and particularly with Ripley about their pay. Who can't relate to that? And it's just and the dialogue, which I think I just recently learned that Walter Hill and his partner helped a lot with that. It comes off incredibly natural. Maybe not quite Robert Altman type, but I mean, still a lot of overlapping and incidental stuff. One particular one is there when it's down to Lambert and Parker and Ripley after Ash is revealed as what he is and what he's behind behind what he's up to. Anyway, there's a situation there where Ripley's trying to calmly, as much as she can. They're very upset, and she just almost got killed. She, is saying what they need to do, and Parker is very upset, angry, wants to kill the creature, and he kind of keeps interrupting her, and then they have a little bit of shouting, and then finally he listens to her. But I mean, it comes off very real. Everybody's been in situations like that where tempers are flaring and things are tense, and it come off very realistic. So anyway, I mean, again, you can't beat it. It's been copied over and over and over and over and over again, and I can't. Nobody's ever done it as good as this, in my humble opinion. And don't get me started on the sequel. I don't hate Aliens, but it is not Alien, and never will be. And there's a lot of the reasons for that, and but because this one is very special to me. It's very special to a lot of other people, and that will close out day 25, and we will see what day 26 brings. We're coming down to the nitty gritty. I can guarantee you that there will be some favorites that people know that are mine that will be coming up. It'll always end on Frankenstein on the 31st as usual. But there's the Night Stalker. There's 5 million Years to Earth, aka Quartermaster in the Pit. There's the Wicker Man. So we'll see. Will those be ones this year, or will they not? But regardless, watch out for the Xenomorph. Stay spooky.